Hey everybody, Dwoodog back again. How y'all doing? It's Tuesday around noon, something like that. I can tell you the exact time. Yeah, it's about 10 after 12, give or take. So what we got to do today is we're going to paint. We're going to paint the picnic table. And we'll make a go of that. It's pretty hot out today, man. It's like 30 degrees. That is hot in Dwoodog's book. Dwoodog is not built for heat. Anything, as soon as it starts getting much past 25, 26, Dwoodog starts stewing in his own juices here. But we're in the shop. It's much cooler. I'm not going to turn the fan on because it's going to make too much noise for the video. But it's still cooler. So we're going to paint the picnic table. Let's have a look at it. All right, there we go. It's all sanded, it's cooled off. It was way too hot yesterday. As you guys know, you can't paint in direct sunlight and when everything's like, baking hot from sitting in the sun all day. The paint won't dry right. We need to blow this thing off a little bit first again. It's got a bunch of crap in it, so let's just grab the air, do a quick blow on it, and then we'll get the paint opened up. What a mess in here, man. I don't really want to bother, like I said, I'm getting tired of saying it. I don't really want to clean everything up because I got one more little cabinet I want to build just for storing little, shop knickknacks like oil, spray cans, sandpaper, gloves, dust masks. I don't know if that's stirred good enough. Where's a stick? There's one over here. I don't know if I should have bought new paint or not. The worst case scenario is this paint sucks and I've got to, sand it all back off and redo it again. There's not much paint here. Let me grab my glasses for a sec. I'm going to assume that this is clean up with thinner. Semi-gloss is designed for use on variety, exceptional durability. Masonry, concrete, steel, wood. Caulking application, apply, brush roller spray. Oh, you can spray it. Tip. 17, counters showing. Oh, where the heck is cleanup? Clean, spills, splatters in the hands and tools immediately with soap and warm water. Okay, so it's just water cleanup. My glasses are already fogging up. I wore them for 2 seconds. It's 20 degrees in the shop. It's about 30 degrees outside the shop. Unless you're doing some really high-end painting, 9 times out of 10, just get the relative economy rollers and brushes and stuff, because it's a lot easier to just, when you're done, just throw everything away rather than muck around cleaning it up. As a general rule. All right. Let's go with that. This is going to be the last time I'm touching the camera for a while, guys, because my hands are going to be all green. like they've already got green on them. This is some seriously thick green paint, boys. It's working good though. It's probably going to need 2 coats, man. Because not to mention, we want this to be good and weatherproof, right? Try not to make too big a mess. I don't want to drip any on the floor if I can help it. Okay guys, this paint is quite smelly. I'm going to point the fan in the door, so it's going to be noisy for a moment or two. Oh, way better. That's not as noisy as I thought. Well, I'm just going to go ahead with the likelihood. I'm putting 2 coats on this thing. Okay. I want to get one of those white balance checker cards, you know, where it's got the white, gray, and black and a bunch of colors on it. You know, I really love mucking around and figuring out how this stuff works. I am totally jonesing to get an HDR monitor. I've got like this 10-year-old Samsung or whatever it is computer monitor, and you know, it's okay for just browsing the internet and stuff like that, but for color grading video, kind of sucks. Guess I could have power washed it first, but yeah, didn't bother. I just want to get this picnic table project done. Good enough. First coat is on. We'll do a second coat in a while. We're good to go. And then we're going to put this into the garden. Although I got to do a little bit of garden prep first. So we got the first coat on the picnic table. It's probably going to be dry enough to recoat within the hour. It's already pretty dry to the touch, but we'll let it dry another hour and then we'll recoat it, and then that should be good enough for what we're doing. And then tomorrow, when it's good and dry, we'll get this thing out of here. My plan is I'm going to try to hurry up and see if I can make it down to get some rocks, gravel for the garden where the picnic table is going to go. I thought about putting some pavers there, like little square pavers, but that's a lot of mucking around getting it all even, and you'd have to buy some sand or gravel or crushed gravel to put the pavers on, and you know, we're going way overboard here, man. We're going overboard. If I don't like it a year or two from now, I can redo it, but let's just keep it simple, man. Not mucking around. What we got to do is go out to the garden, and we got to look at this big hunk of rebar that's in the ground because I want it out of there. I can't put the picnic table in with like 6 inches of rebar sticking out of the ground. People are going to trip on it, and who knows, if you fell and landed on it, that would probably end in a bad experience. So let's go have a look at it. Little tour of the garden while we're here. The boxes I weeded, they're already starting to get weeds in them. Like, look at this one. Holy Holy crap sticks, eh? It's all weeds again. I'm not even watering anything. There's nothing in here that needs watering. This is my only green area over here. But whatever. Okay. We don't want the camera right in the sun. So here's the piece of rebar. It's in there pretty good. Let me see if I can get the sledge and knock it around a bit. Probably grab my hat too. Oh yeah, did I say we're filming in 4K out in the bright 30-degree sun? So what do you give this thing, about 20 minutes before it overheats? These Osmo Action 4s, in my opinion, they don't shut off when they overheat, but they do, the screen doesn't work. You can't do anything with the screen. It just keeps giving you an error message saying camera's overheated, screen's going to shut off, but at least it keeps recording. Oh. How's that? Oh yeah, that'll work. That'll work. There we go. Okay, good. That's exactly what I wanted. No worries, eh, mate? We gotta plug this off somehow. Does these just pull out? I don't know. Looks like it is. There we go. Okay, so that worked out pretty good. Maybe we'll give it one more dousing of weed killer. And we got to put some of the black fabric down. And then we'll put rocks. We'll put gravel all over it. And the picnic table should look all right. Yeah, I think it'll look all right. Okay, let's go mix up some weed killer. So this is what we bought. Roundup, grass and weed control. How do you mix this crapola? Oh. Controls entire plant, including the root, no residual activity in soil, Roundup, controls most annual and perennial grasses, including lawn grass, broadleaf weeds, and brush. Herbicide, it is absorbed by the leaves and moves through the stem of the roots until the entire plant. Visible symptoms. Mixing. Mix 100 ml. How much is in the whole bottle? 1,000 ml. Mix 100 ml of product in 2 liters of clean water. 1 part Roundup, 20 parts water. Here's our sprayer, guys. There's a little bit in there from the last time I used this thing. Maybe we'll just give her a rinse. I say, why waste this? Let's just go pour it on a couple of weeds. Let's clean the sprayer first. Some warm water. It doesn't got to be spick and span clean, just a little bit of a rinse. $100 ml of, this thing doesn't go down to 100 ml. We'll just kind of guess. That's definitely in my books, 100 ml. Okay. Yeah, it's warm today, guys. Oh, let's see what I'm doing. If it's green, we kill it. All right, I think that's pretty good. We still got quite a bit left. Let's go spray a little bit in the front on that pathway there. Spray a few here. Okay, here. This path is looking pretty brutal. And the garden too, if you can call it a garden. It's not the garden, it's more like a little flower area. Okay guys, I think that's it for now. It's about going on 2:30 or 1:30. 1:30, whatever. We're gonna leave it at that for the moment. I'm gonna go up and get some rocks, or should I put the black stuff down? I'm gonna go get some rocks, and then when I come back, I'll put the black stuff down, or maybe later on tomorrow or something. It's pretty hot. So we'll leave it at that for now. I don't know if this is gonna be a one-part or a two-part deal. I don't like making, I try to keep the videos short so it keeps the interest level up. So, you know, because I don't think too many people want to watch a guy just putting around his yard for like 45 minutes. If you're doing something really interesting and important, yeah, cool, fine. But if you're just spraying weed killer on weeds and painting a picnic table, I think making an hour-long video out of that is going to be too much for a lot of people. So we'll probably just keep it into a part two. Who cares, right? I mean, you know, it's kind of a different segment anyway. The first part was painting the table, killing the weeds, and then the second part will be second coat on the table, putting down the yard fabric, and scooping rocks on top of it. Scooping rocks on top of it, that's going to be hot work, dude, because the tractor won't go into the garden. We got to use the wheelbarrow. Maybe we can get the boy to help. I doubt it. But yeah, anyways, sayonara from the Dwoodog. Thanks for tuning in. 130 subscribers. We're getting there. We're chipping away. We're chopping the broccoli, as old buddy would say. Let's keep it strong. Let's go into the second half strong, guys. Strong, you know, and keep cooling the heat. It's 30 degrees here. It's supposed to go up to 30-odd, 34, 35 today. That's hot, man. That is just too hot for Dwoodog's liking. But lots of water, lots of ice. You know the drill. Sayonara for now.